into that boy. What's going on, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending on whatever time you're seeing this. Decided I was going to do something a little different. Bring y'all along for the workout today, this morning. It's beautiful, beautiful morning. So, I hope y'all enjoy something a little different. Just out here trying to find my style. Hope everyone that did watch my first video enjoyed it. There'll be more of that, more in-depth of that. But right now, I'm gonna work with this. Anyways. So it's about that time. Time to start. I'll bring y'all along. Bear with me. I'm not a YouTuber. I want to repeat, I am not a YouTuber. I'm just a nigga that makes videos and talks. I do gotta get used to looking at the camera instead of looking at myself. But it'll come a time. It will come a time. So to start this off, see, I had to end the video. I'm still getting used to this. And see, FPS was off. But here we go. Drop the mic. Drop the damn mic. Shit. Look who we running into though. Into the man, the myth. Running into that boy. That boy.
Huh? 6 times now. I'm just walking 4 so I can get 10 miles in.
Did you already run?
Yeah, I ran 6.
Did you already? You just running today? Yeah, you're not gonna lift or do calisthenics? That's wrong. I'm about to go do that right now. Oh yeah, I see it. Are you still got a couple more laps? All right, bet. I see you around there. Just ran into the little bar. So y'all don't know. Y'all know anything about me? Yeah, y'all will soon. But y'all do know me. Y'all know me. Believe in me. Y'all think I'm gonna be something? Hey, that little nigga Red, my brother, he's gonna be even bigger than me. I know that. I want y'all to know that. Yeah, anyway. All right, made it. Shit. But, do better intro. All right, everyone. Shit. All right. So, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good night. Hope everyone's having an amazing day. Hope everyone's feeling amazing. If you don't know me already, I'm Staying on Earth. My whole brand, identity, idea, stay in the world. Leave your mark, your way, by your own terms, by your own means. Now, first video, I say it was a success. Got out of my comfort zone, recorded myself, talked to myself essentially. Shit, sitting in front of a camera, you talking to yourself. Something new to me. Like I was saying, but I decided, I'm gonna keep going. Never been a one-hit wonder, fuck that. Not with music, not with basketball, not with anything I've ever done. Sports, success, girls, anything. Never been a one-hit success. I plan on doing it now. It's a grind, consistency. That's all I plan on doing. Getting better every time, with time. So, doing something different. I'm gonna record a little day in the life, but the purpose of this, or the video behind this, the idea and topic behind this video is gonna be purpose. It's gonna be staying in the world. It's gonna be finding yourself, a better version of yourself. I'm gonna dive a little deeper into that, but in the meantime, y'all enjoy this little vlog / video. That boy Red finally made it. Y'all know me, y'all know him. Y'all don't. Y'all wouldn't know about us soon enough. But that's what's up. All right, everybody, just finished up with this workout. About to go run back to the crib, take a shower, freshen up, eat breakfast, and I'll be back with y'all. And I'm more cleaned up and look a little better. All right, y'all. So we made it back. The workout is not over yet. So we're gonna knock out one of these, what I like to call, what an old coach of mine used to like to call, a man maker. Now, everyone that's around me, that's been around me, that went to school with me, y'all know what a man maker is. I'm not talking about that kind of man maker. So I already ran that kind of man maker. Those kind of man makers are when we run a mile, they're good ass, long ass workout. I just did that during a workout. I'm gonna do that. But my workout is complete. I completed what I was supposed to. Back in box. Got my mile in. I can say that I'm done. Call it a day. I feel great. But I'm not gonna neglect every other body part on my body just because my mind says that it's good. Just because in my head I feel that it's a good workout. Because at the end of the day, yes, I may have done biceps and back, and I may have ran today, but I ain't hit my forearms today or yesterday. So guess what I'm gonna do? Man make. I'm gonna hit my forearms right now till failure. Get a full workout in real quick, just like that, quick and easy. Then I can go throughout my day saying that I completed a full workout and know that I'm not lying. Know that I didn't cut myself short. Know that I didn't cut myself short. I'm about to have to reiterate that because, you know, mouth is dry. Just worked out, trying to catch my breath. I'm still trying to talk my shit. So, I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. Y'all know who Sam Sulik is? He's the one that introduced, I'm not gonna say he's the one that introduced the world, but he's the one that I seen this from, and I got this from a good friend. So, all it is, you get a 20, okay, look, I'll show you the weight. You get a 20 pound, you get a good little 15 pound. You see that? Yeah, you get a good little 15 pound. You see that? 15 pound. What you're gonna do, you're gonna do 2 sets. 2 each arm. So, all it is, you take your 15 or whatever works for you. Whatever weight works for you is comfortable for you. You're gonna do curls, or you're gonna face your hand down. You're gonna do those up to 30. Whew. Other arm. All right, next, you got that first set out the way. You're gonna do regular form curls with the 20, or your weight that's 5 pounds or 10 pounds more than the weight that you just did. You're gonna knock out 30 of those. There you go, and that will be 1 set. 1 set. So, normally what I would do is I do 2 sets until failure. But since I'm showing you guys how to do it, it's that simple. You can start off just doing 2 sets of 30, 2 sets of 20, 2 sets of 15. Just do something extra at the end of your workout. Push that discipline, to push that mental capacity, to push that voice in your head that tells you to stop.
out the way to shut that shit down, where you're in control. So where any time that voice does pop up, oh, I can't do it no more, or that was good enough, or I barely made it, but hey, at least I got a workout in. You will be able to tell yourself, you'll be able to tell that voice, hell no, I ain't happy with that. I'm not okay with that. You will be able to push yourself. That's all this is. Getting an extra workout in after your workout, after your full completed workout. That's all it is. Just strengthening your discipline, strengthening your mental capacity, shutting that fucking voice in your head down. That's all it is. Small steps. Small steps. That right there, that is what I would say is a complete and full workout. That's a workout that I'm happy with. Because I know that I went up and I did my full workout. I got home and I told myself that I was gonna knock this shit out. I was gonna get this extra work in. That's all it is. It's extra work. Not everybody has to do it and not everybody's gonna do it. But it's extra for the ones that want to do it, for the ones that are willing to do it, for the ones that want to put themselves ahead. And that's all I did. I wanted to put myself ahead, and I did. I'm ahead of somebody out there. That's all that matters. I don't care about fucking being the best. I just care about beating myself. And I know that I got up and I did it. And I know that there are people out there that'll get up and won't do it. You gotta choose which one you wanna be. Are you gonna be the one that gets left in the dust, or are you gonna be the one that's leaving them in the dust? But anyways, that was a good workout. I'm going in, freshen up, eat some breakfast, and shit. I'll be back with y'all. Alright, y'all. Just got ready, got freshened up. A little chill day, some slight. I don't plan on going nowhere today. But I'm about to cook some breakfast, and stay tuned. What it is that I am making some chicken fajita, egg and cheese tacos. You know what I mean? Come on now. Y'all gotta be able to take care of yourselves. You gotta cook for yourselves. You gotta know how to cook for yourselves. I mean, at the end of the day, no one's gonna save you. You gotta be able to save yourself. You gotta have that ability to. And in a healthy way, you gotta know what healthy options to cook. Shit, anybody can make some ramen. Anybody can make a grilled cheese. But it's not. Alright, y'all. This is how it came out. I don't know how much of it I recorded, but hey, y'all can't tell me I ain't cooked. This shit about to, boy. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. And this is a message to my young niggas. When y'all make a mess, clean it up. Clean up your mess. That's simple. It's part of being a man. Part of being an adult. You make a mess, you clean it up. It's not something that changes with the age. That's something that you gotta realize yourself and start doing yourself. So you can be a teen and be more manly than most people my age. Believe me, I've seen it. So always clean up after yourselves, youngins. Always. I don't care how hard you think you are, bro. Keep your shit clean. The vid ended again, so I just finished cleaning up. Now I'm eating. And it's busting, bro. And it's gas. I'm gonna finish up. I'll be right back with y'all. Just got done eating. Food for y'all today. So nigga do what I say. All clean. Just finished tidying up. Using the oven turn on. So. Set this down. Sit y'all up. Alright. So again, today's video topic is gonna be purpose. Purpose. So, first, before I dive deeper into that, I do want to go a little bit more into depth into who I am, because I feel like the first video didn't do it justice. Because again, there's a lot of setbacks. There's a whole lot of setbacks that I was not prepared for, but I thugged it out and I made it through. And I'm not complaining or nothing. That just reminded me that the journey was going to be hard. The shit was not going to be easy. And I know that. And I knew that going in. So that's why I still did what I did, made do with what I had. So, yeah, I'm going to just dive right in, you know? So who is staying on Earth? I have always had this love for basketball. I'd say always. I just feel like the game of basketball was just poetry in motion. Mainly due to the fact that it's just consistent movement. Every single movement on that court is made with intention. The intention to score or the intention to prevent your opponent from scoring. Every movement. And that clock on the scoreboard does not stop going unless the ball goes out of bounds or unless a foul is called. But other than that, that clock is gonna continue rolling. And I love that. That makes the game even more intense. Way more intense than football, way more intense than basketball. Because you're playing from tip off all the way up into that buzzer, that final buzzer. And you're laying it all on the line if you really want it that bad, if you really want to win that bad. So I love the game because of that. I love that you were able to not only push yourself, you were able to push your teammates along with your opponent, whoever was standing in front of you, because you wanted to see who's going to break first. Am I going to be able to score on you? Are you going to be able to stop me? Are you going to be able to score on me? Or am I going to be able to stop you? And I love that. So I fell in love with the game of basketball, and I thought that was my purpose for a while. Played that for as long as I can remember. Shit, I got pictures of whenever I was a kid in a basketball uniform and holding the ball. I don't know if I'm gonna put that on the screen because I don't know if all my baby pictures out yet, but yeah. So I'd say we're gonna play it safe. I started playing organized basketball around 6 or 7, whatever the youngest age limit that you were able to play the organized Little League basketball is. So I don't know. I remember playing games and having to wear the headband or the wristbands to know who you're guarding and things like that. And I felt like that shit just slowed me down, bro. Like, bro, let me lock in and block somebody's shit, bro, or steal the ball from anybody, bro. I ain't trying to guard just one person. What I look like? I'm trying to win. But yeah, I played basketball really young. Started really young, and I thought that was my purpose for a while. I went all throughout my primary, elementary, my middle school, my high school years playing basketball. But my senior year, COVID hit, and I was unable to play basketball. And for a while there, I really, really, really felt lost, because that was the first time in my life where I had to ask myself, damn, what the hell am I going to do after high school? What is my purpose? What am I supposed to do? And I did a whole lot of just thinking, trying to search and find what it is that I'm supposed to be doing other than basketball if I'm not going to be able to play. I'm not going to be able to take it to the next level and play at a collegiate level. And I was fortunate enough to get an opportunity to play football, and that was fun, but that didn't last because that wasn't my love. That wasn't what I felt my purpose was. I enjoyed football and I appreciate football, but basketball was my first love. And I went to
I went to college to play basketball, pursue that dream, or to play football, pursue that dream, or pursue that opportunity at least. And it fell through due to, I'd say, we'll just say not as enjoyable as I thought it would be. The experience of the football side of college, I guess. So I ended up coming back and joining the workforce. And still searching and trying to find what it is I'm supposed to be doing. I did it through jobs. I was trying to find, like, maybe I could find a career in something that I wanted to do. Did all kinds of jobs. I got out of my comfort zone and experienced it. I did all kinds of things, from maintenance to warehouse jobs to forklift jobs to construction jobs to gas station jobs. Or not construction, but like roofing jobs, which was also door-to-door sales. And sales was what I landed on. Sales is what I thought my purpose was going to be as well. But that fell through too. And that's because in sales, if you know, it is an industry full of sharks. Me being naive and that being my first time in sales, I didn't realize that or acknowledge that, because I come from a small town. Like, you have your snakes and snake shit, but in sales in big cities is different. It's on another level. And I'm glad I was able to experience that, to be honest. It taught me. Like, I know God put that in my life for a reason. He gave me that. Like, every single experience, every setback that I've had, God has put that in my way because he wanted me to get through it, to get to where I needed to be, to get to the person that I needed to become. Right now, where I'm at now, who you're looking at. So I did that and I learned a whole lot. I learned a whole lot from sales, more specifically that if you say you're gonna do something, don't say you want to do it, say you're gonna do it. Get your ass up and take that first step and do it. After saying words of action, take action. Don't just be all talk. So I learned that, and I, like, once that fell through, I was still on the search, still trying to find my purpose, because I did enjoy sales, but I couldn't see myself doing that because there was a lot of grimy sales tactics that I couldn't fuck with. I couldn't get behind that. There's a lot of shit, like just lying. There's niggas that be at the door talking, like bringing up religion just to make conversation with the homeowner, knowing that they have never even mentioned the word of God during conversations with us. Like you can tell when someone believes in God, and you can tell when someone doesn't believe in God. And 9 times out of 10, it's you can see it whenever you bring up the topic of God, and they kind of like cringe about it. You know what I mean? So whenever I seen that, I was like, nah, this ain't my lane, bro. I gotta move around, and I did. And I was still on the search for my purpose, but I ended up on my most recent job that I had, which was a warehouse job, and that one was the one that pushed me to start making music, because I needed something. I needed a way out, or at least not make music, because I have always had that niche for music. I've always had that niche for art, because I mean, shit. When I was a kid, my mom bought me a drum set that I used to tear holes in, beat the shit out of. And I enjoyed it because it was music. I was able to express myself, let out anger, let out excitement, just make music while having fun. And then I ended up going and getting into art. I used to draw like cars and shit, and trace Sonic and Mario, and like try to sell it for erasers and pencils and shit like that, dollars, snacks, all that shit. And I did that in like second grade. Fast forward, I take an art class. I give that a try, and that wasn't my cup of joe. But hey, I gave it a try. Then I decided to join band, and I'll say I did love band. Band is an experience that is way different from a football or basketball locker room. Way different, but in a good way. Like, you always hear those memes about the band kids and shit like that. I don't know how it is at bigger schools, but little school that I was at, it was dope. It was a live experience, to be honest. But I did that from sixth grade all the way up until my sophomore year, and then I quit to pursue football, or to play football, to where I wouldn't have to juggle multiple things at once. But during my high school years, I ended up not taking art, but enrolling in an engineering class. And that allowed me to express myself through building projects and managing, like scheduling and managing essentially my own grade. I love that. That was the very first class that I ever had that was structured like that. That was a very cool experience. So that was a lot, man. Shout out Mr. Smith, man. You're a real one. But I did that. And then again, I just went through, graduated, went on, pursued football, and yada, yada, yada. Fast forward to 2024, I make my first song. But this wasn't my first time making music. I started producing or making beats in 21 during COVID. And I thought to myself that I'd want to be a behind the scenes kind of guy. I'd want to make beats and live off success behind the scenes. I don't want my face in the camera. And I did that, but I was off and on throughout the years because I didn't know if I couldn't see myself having a career in that, you know? Like I always see other producers doing it, but I couldn't see myself doing it. So I did it as a hobby more so. And this recent year, something pushed me, like something just came to me. Like I used to freestyle with some friends, and I remember hearing this one beat and I started writing. And before you know it, I'm writing, week. It's probably about a week and a half go by, and I got pop on my first song, and it's still tripping. Y'all check that out if y'all haven't checked it out yet. Still tripping on SoundCloud. Y'all check out the most recent one too, More Life. Y'all may fuck with that one. But I made that song and I was like, oh, like I got good feedback, and I decided, hey, I'll just make another one. And I was doing that while working the job, and I didn't know or realize that that was my purpose. That was going to be my purpose. The closer and closer that I got towards the end of my term with my job, I ended up fully committing once I realized that, okay, I was put here to create. My job being in this warehouse, seeing these colors, seeing this low demeanor, this low energy environment is draining the fuck out of me. And I can't even do nothing that I love or enjoy. Not even as a hobby, for fun on my off days. So I took a chance, leap of faith, and I quit. And I gotta say, bro, right now I am broke, but man, and let me take that back. I'm broke financially. Spiritually, mentally, and physically, I am rich as hell. And I plan on only getting richer. I am happy as hell with myself right now. I'm not in a financial position of where I want to be, but that's why I'm doing this. Because I want to do something that I love, that I enjoy. I haven't been making no money off this shit for the past month, but I've been grinding, getting out of my comfort zone. I've never been a social media nigga, but I've been doing it for this because I love it. I want to be able to do this for the rest of my life. Just to make, like, I'm not trying to say I want to be huge. I want to be able to do this and live comfortably. Get my family whatever they want, whenever they want, from doing this, not working on 9 to 5. So again, that's why I started this. And it's one of those things where once you find your purpose, it's like, damn, it was evident in my life the whole time. I just didn't pay attention to it. I paid attention to the wrong thing. But again, I played basketball all my life. I also was involved in art and expression and creating and all that throughout my life too. I just didn't realize that would be what it is. That's what my purpose would be, to go out, experience things, and then tell others about my experience through my art, through my expression, and hopefully they resonate with it. So that's what I've been doing. And that's what led me here to making this video about purpose, about finding you, about finding your meaning, about finding who you are. So that being said, welcome to Stay in the World. I am staying on Earth. Now, with staying on Earth, what you guys can expect from that, Staying on Earth initially started off as a clothing brand idea. Like I've drawn up and I've already created I've created samples, my bad. I created samples and done all that shit. But I do want to say I didn't order no sample. I did that shit handmade because, again, a nigga is broke. But again, I'm going to get it by any means. So I did make that shit myself. I just been on the fence on whether or not I want to show it because I'm still kind of figuring out what exactly I want Stay in the World to be. But it initially started off as a clothing brand, and I do plan on putting out clothes. I do plan on putting out shoes. I do plan on, or shoes are clothes. I do plan on putting out clothes. I do plan on putting out furniture. I do plan on putting out paintings. I do plan on putting out music videos, films, short films, scenes, skits, movies, whatever that I feel that I want to put out, I'm going to put out. And whatever emotion, there's not going to be any limit. I don't get, like, I know that most artists, most musicians, most whatever, you know, they kind of throw themselves into a genre or something like that, but I think I'm human, bro. Way too complex to fit into just one genre, just one lane, just one section, just one area, you know, just one region. Way too complex for that. Shit, I may be happy and want to make a rap song today and be sad and want to make a R&B heartbreak song tomorrow, but I can't because I'm a rapper. I can't because I'm a artist that makes abstract things, you know? Fuck that. I want to be able to make whatever I want, whenever I want. And that's what I plan on doing. So with Staying the World, right now, it's up in space, but I do want it to be a community. That is for shit show the main thing. I want it to be a place for all the dreamers, all the people that feel lost, whether you're lost spiritually, physically, mentally, whatever it is, your purpose, your meaning, whether you want to improve. I want it to be a community where, hey, you see that your homeboy is following Staying the World, you know that, hey, he wants better for himself, man. I'm happy for him. Or you see your homegirl following Staying the World, you see her and you're like, okay, hey, she wants to turn into that bitch. She wants to be a bad bitch. She wants to be better than all these bitches. That's what I want Staying the World to be. I want Staying the World to be a statement, a lifestyle, a mindset, not a brand, a way of living. And that's why I've been putting off showing as far as clothes and all that, because I don't want it to be associated as a clothing brand, and I don't want to be associated as a musician. That's why whenever I drop a song, I'm gonna create that experience. I'm gonna form that experience around it, because I want you to fully understand that I'm not just an artist. I'm a nigga that expresses himself through art. It's that simple. But yeah, I'm a nigga that expresses himself through art, because at the end of the day, I was never taught how to talk about my feelings, talk about my emotions. I was never taught how to deal with my emotions or deal with my feelings. That's one thing that I learned growing up, going through life, through my experiences, through the people that I've met, through the advice that I've been given, through the signs that God have showed me, through the things that God has told me. I've learned, and I'm still learning every day. That's why I felt that this was my purpose, because it's my way of expressing myself. It's my way of dealing with my emotions, my way of expressing my feelings and talking about my feelings without having to worry about somebody else going to tell. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, a nigga will always have trust issues, you know? Sales teaches you that having someone that you look up to betray you will tell you that. There's all kinds of things that will tell you that, but nigga, I'm always have trust issues. Like, I'll have people in my circle and I will trust you, but you give me one opportunity not to, then it's up. It's raps. Don't come around me again. So or my bad, I got off topic. But anyways, yeah, that just helped me to to be able to express myself, have an outlet, you know, because for the longest time, especially with anger, and all my guys out there that are normally chill and that don't get mad at shit. You got those people, those homeboys, those people, those friends, those teachers, anyone, coaches, anyone say that, oh, I've never seen you mad before. I've never seen you do this before. I've never seen you do that before. It's probably a good thing, bro, that you haven't seen that. But to the ones that are like that, because I am that same way, I'm like, again, I'm getting better at it. But to the ones that are like that never get mad or never let their anger show, no matter how fucked up some shit that's said to you is, or anything like that, y'all, this is for y'all. The music that I make is for y'all. For the ones that don't have nobody to talk to, the ones that you know what I mean, that's going through this shit alone, or that feel alone in their world. Like, I may not be alone. There's people that may be watching this that will say, you're not alone, man. Like, I'm always here for you, but I can't even put into words what I mean by that, you know? I just, if you know, you know. It's one of those things, you know? If you know, you know, you understand. But yeah, I want to be able to touch those people. I want to be able to have an impact on those people because I am one of those people. I have been that person. And with anger, like I was saying, shit, do not keep that shit pinned up, bro. Whatever you got to do, if you got to go to the gym, go for a run, don't let that shit get pinned up, bro. There's been so many times where I've lost myself, bro. And it's whenever that anger gets any opportunity to let itself out, it's not going to let itself out just a little bit. It's all coming out. Especially if you've been having that shit pinned in for so long, that shit's all going to come out. And it gets harder and harder every single time that opportunity happens, that an opportunity for you to get mad. Okay, like shit, I lost this, I'm looking for something, I'm searching for something, and I'm getting mad because I just had it, bruh. And I'm speaking from experience, bro. Like shit, there's been times where I've lost something and I'm looking for it and I can't find it, and bro, I fucking, like, I'm so, bro, I can't even put into words. Like, I've gotten so mad where I'm like, I feel like I'm on fire, like I'm in hell or something, just burning because I'm fucking ignited with rage. Because it's not just that I'm not just mad at the fact that I can't find what it is that I'm looking for. I'm mad at everything else, you know, mad at life, mad at everything that I kept suppressed, mad at myself, all kinds of shit. Now, if y'all keep that pent up, bro, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good, and I don't want that for y'all. That's why I changed my ways too. Because there's people that have seen that side of me that I wish would never have seen that side of me, you know. And it's people that I love. That shit that, like, I would have been okay the rest of my life if they knew. They would have never known that I was dealing with shit like that. But they know now. That's my advice with you. And I don't mean like keep it to yourself, like them not knowing that I can get that mad, but the fact that they had to find out that I've been holding in anger for so long in that way, seeing me rage like that, seeing me fucking, essentially what it is, like a grown ass man tantrum. Like I wasn't fucking like kicking and screaming or nothing, but a nigga was mad and throwing shit, bro. And that's where you start to ask, like, damn, am I losing myself? And that's what I did. And I locked in, got better, and again, I'm getting better day by day. Cause shit, again, I'm only human, bro. I'm gonna fuck up, bro. And I have fucked up more than enough times. And I'm not gonna say I plan on fucking up, but I know it's coming, bro. I know I'm gonna fuck up some more. And I'm prepared for it. I know I'm gonna have even more hard times, and I'm prepared for it. That's the whole reason that I got on the YouTube, because I want y'all, everyone that's out there that's like me, to know that y'all ain't alone, bro. I wish I would have had somebody tell me that I wasn't alone the longest, bro, for the longest time. Like, I'd always be around friends, and I'd even think I was alone, you know, because I felt like I'd be the only one searching, the only one trying to find myself, you know. Like the distractions, they were fun for a little bit, but that shit gets dead after a while, you know. Like, there'd be times and spurts where I can go out multiple times a week, but then I get bored, I get burnt out of that, because like, bro, I know I'm better than this shit. This shit's beneath me, my nigga. The fuck? I know I'm supposed to be great. I knew it. I've always felt that in my heart. I'm supposed to be great. That's why I've always searched for it. I want everybody to search for it, bro. Especially if you feel you're supposed to be great, bro. Go out and search for it. Get out of your comfort zone. Life is not supposed to be comfortable. It's not supposed to be, bro. Get out of your fucking comfort zone and go try some shit you've never tried before. That's my advice for you. Stop being scared. Like, that's one of those things where once I learned that shit, bro, I'll say it again. I became a whole different person. And look at me. Nigga, like, bro, I'm telling y'all, I would have never seen myself sitting in front of a camera talking. Never. I made TikToks for a little bit after high school. Just for a little bit. I never said a word on them. I just sat in front of it and typed up some shit. That's it. That's the most I could see myself doing. And even that took me some balls to do. Shit, I only started doing that out of spite. I made one TikTok because, like, we were all graduating and I wanted to have memories, and I wanted to post it somewhere to where everyone else can see, to where it can always be there. That first video blew up, and I continued to do it. I continued to make TikToks. And I had success. I should have stayed consistent, but I couldn't see myself being a YouTuber or being in front of a camera for a living, you know? But since then, all the experiences that I've had, I've changed into a person that I'm here sitting in front of you talking my shit. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy how you can change? All it takes is getting out of your comfort zone and going and getting it, bro. Going and doing it. Going and finding it. Do you really want to find your purpose? Well, then go find it, bro. Because at the end of the day, you got to save yourself. No one's going to save you. And I know y'all have heard that shit before. And it's not a lie. It's true. In your world, you got to save yourself. You got to be the best version of yourself for you. Especially if you got kids. Especially if you want kids. You got to be the best version of yourself for you and them. So why not chase your purpose? Why not chase something better? Why not chase a better version of you? You mean to tell me that you're okay with a little brother, with a little sister, with a son, a daughter, looking up to someone else when they got you in the house? Hell no. That's the main reason why I'm waiting. Cause I want to be the nigga. I'm becoming the hero that my kids can look up to every day, every single day. And I'm not gonna stop, and they're not gonna come into this world until I get to where I want to be. It's that simple. So that's why I'm doing this, getting out of my comfort zone, pushing myself. And I want y'all to do that shit too. I do want to touch on something. One last thing before I end this vid. So I want you guys, men and women, I want y'all to look around your circle, look around the people in your life, right? Look around, ask yourself, are the people in my life right now, the people in my circle right now, are they operating as a purpose-driven person? Are they moving with purpose? Are they acting like they have a purpose and they're pursuing it? Or are they seeking pleasure, seeking distractions in pleasure? Are they distracting themselves with girls, with guys? Are they distracting themselves with partying, with getting drunk? Are they distracting themselves with smoking themselves into a hole, with going out and throwing money on irresponsible shit? I'm not gonna say stupid shit, because what's stupid to me may not be stupid to someone else, but I'll say irresponsible shit that you may not need right then in that moment. Are they doing these things? Because if so, then I'd say not to cut them off, but definitely if you are on the path and you feel that you're ready to search for your purpose and you're tired of the distractions, you may just have to kind of just drift off, man. It's gonna be hard. I know it sucks. I probably sound like a dick. Hey, I don't care, bro. I really don't, because I'm only here one time. I'm not gonna waste my fucking life with distractions, and especially distractions that would lead me away from God. And I know I'm not like a ideal Christian or nothing like that, but I strongly believe in God. I definitely plan on sharing my experiences that I've had with God on this channel soon enough, but just not right now. Right now, I just want to speak to those that are yearning, that are absolutely just needing and fiending for finding their purpose, for searching for something, for a way out of their current situation. I'm speaking to y'all right now. I'd say remove yourself from that environment. Remove yourself from those people that are always going out, those people that are always talking about girls, always talking about guys, always doing this, always doing that, that leads you right back to where you were whenever you started, whenever you became a free man in the world, whenever you became a free woman in the world, you know? Because when we're young, that shit is okay, because, I mean, we got time. We don't have time, but we have time to find ourselves. I mean, we're not stressed with bills 9 times out of 10. we're older now. We're grown ass adults, bro. Some of us got kids. Some of us got kids on the way. Some of us got bills. A lot of us got bills. Hell, all of us got bills. I'd imagine. Shit, if you're 22 and you don't got bills, hey, kudos, brother. You did it right. You did it right. Good shit. Like, dead ass. I'm not trying to be funny. You did it right. Like, I wish. I wish. I wish, brother and sister, but I wish. God dang, I wish, man. These bills are something else, especially now. Shit. But back on topic. If you notice that your circle is doing things that are distracting and that will lead you astray, especially if you are a religious person, because me personally, I really do believe in God, and I'd say I really wouldn't have been able to find my purpose without God. And I'd say don't try to find your purpose alone. You don't have to believe in God. I'm not going to force that on you, but I would say, hey, God's going to talk to you whether you believe in him or not. He's going to talk to you. You just have to listen. Because I guarantee he's already tried multiple times. In my experiences that I've had, I remember there's one specific experience that I remember, and I'll go because I want to tell the whole story. I don't want to make this video extra long, but it was with this sales job I was doing B2B, and these things kept on happening like coincidence. Like a homeless guy would walk by, and he'd say something that like you know how you get those goosebumps and your head's tingling, like it like ping something, and then a family would walk by and a kid would say something, and it's the same exact thing that homeless man just said. And then another homeless man will walk by, ask for water. We won't have any waters. And I'd go in and I'd walk in and get him a water with him. And he'd say something that would give me goosebumps. And then I'd meet someone the next day that would just shine a light. And I got to find the book, man. Look, that time that I had there in that job was the absolute most that I've had experiences with God, I'd say. And I feel like and that was an opportunity where I feel like it would have changed my life. It really would have. Like a mug. I would have definitely had my life changed if I would have stayed. But I feel like he was like yelling at me, screaming at me to get away from that. And I did. I took a leap of faith. I remember walking in that day. Some shit happened that day. I went home. I prayed about it. I read scripture. And I came and I found what I was looking for. I'm gonna find the scripture and I'll probably throw it up. I'll probably throw it up in the editing that I found, but I found that, and that was my sign. I knew I had to go. I had to. Next day I went up there and I drove and I tried to share the scripture with them, that just so that they can understand. They weren't even hearing it, bro. They weren't hearing none of that shit. They weren't hearing nothing about God or nothing. And that solidified my decision. So I just quit. I'm driving home and I'm still in that area, and I see a homeless guy. I don't know what possessed me to do it, or I know what possessed me to do it. I was raised right. But I don't know what possessed me to look that way is what I meant. Because I'm on the main highway and there's an intersection. He's on the road going down to your right. And something possessed me to look that way, and I see this man sitting under a tree, a homeless man. He's sitting in a wheelchair. Something told me to get out of my car and just give him what I had, because I had lunch for that day. So I gave him a couple bananas, gave him a sandwich, gave him some waters, and I sat down and listened to him talk. Told me about his experience. That man told me, he said something that I knew I made the right decision. Like, I knew I made the right decision. To this day, I know I made the right decision.